Hello, hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I am super excited to have you all back. And yes, we are live from my desk tonight. So we're trying something a little different. I am so happy to have each of you joining us in the comments. If you have not yet done so, would you say something so we know you're here watching? If you're watching live, hello and welcome. Leave us your city and state so we know where you're joining us from. And if you're watching on the replay, comment replay. I want to welcome Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And I see that some of you have already shared the live tonight. So we're continuing with our Summer Live series. And y'all, we have a special guest. So I hope you are excited just like we are. And I'll give you an opportunity just to keep coming in the comments. And I'll tell you what, today is the first day of summer. And I don't know about you all, but we've had some hot temperatures here in Florence, South Carolina. So let me know in the comments, what has the weather been like for you all? I'll tell you, we had some 100-degree weather last week, and I think it's getting back up to that this week. So I'm going to do my best to stay inside and stay cool. But I am so happy tonight, y'all. I have a very special guest here, and she is waiting in the background. You know, we've been doing our Summer Live series for 3 weeks now. We did our very first week with my little niece, Heaven, and she was so sweet. You know, my little 8-year-old niece, she wanted to come make a bow, y'all, and we ended up doing a live together. So we had so much fun. And then last week, if you were with us, we had Samantha Murray. She is the owner and broker in charge of Gateway Realty Pro. She was our guest last week. So tonight, I am super excited to introduce to you Christie Hebler. And I've known Christie for quite some time. I actually taught her daughter, believe it or not, I guess I'm telling my age a little bit here, Christie, but I taught her daughter when she was in 4th grade. And that's how I first met her. But Christie is a nail stylist for Color Street, and she's going to tell you much more about her when she comes on. But just to give you a little bit of her background, she says she has been slinging nail polish. That's a new gig for her, and she's been a stay-at-home mom, but now that her kids are older, she has more free time. And she really joined Color Street for the discount, but her love of the product has her sharing it. And many of you have asked me about my nails. You've commented on my nails during my lives. Y'all know I like to keep my nails looking beautiful, especially creating all those handmade products that y'all watch me create. And so I've been wearing Color Street. So I'm going to be sharing my story tonight along with her as she's here. So let's welcome everyone, Christie Hebler. Hey, Christie.
Hi, Faith. Thanks for having me.
You are
I'm so excited to be here.
Well, I'm so thrilled that you were able to join us tonight for our Summer Live series. I've been wanting to do something fun for the summer months, and we've been featuring different guests each Tuesday, and you were just perfect. I thought this was the perfect timing with the hostess event that I know we'll be talking about tonight. But I said, I've got to get Christie on my show. So thank you for being here.
Well, thanks for having me. Yes, it's a great time. In our open-toed shoes and flip-flops, I can help you out with getting those summer petties and manis going, and all the great things for showing it off.
Absolutely. Christie, do you want to recognize some people in the comments? If that's okay, I was going to start with that.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, I see my mom has made it. Hey, Mom. She's my number one fan.
Hey, Francis.
There's Melissa. She's made it. Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
My brother Matthew is here, and apparently there's some other lives going on. So some of them are watching double. So we'll recognize more viewers as they come in. But yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? I know I gave just a brief portion of your bio there, but tell us a little bit about you.
Sure. So like Faith said, I got to know her a few years ago when my oldest daughter was in her 4th grade class. And I was a stay-home mom, which blessed me with being able to go into the classrooms and be a room mom. I was Faith's room mom and got to be her friend. And we have loved her ever since. My daughter to this day will tell you that she would say Miss Hardison, but Faith was all the way through school her favorite teacher, and she's just a person that's very dear to us. So I'm a mom of 4 children, and my youngest is 16. So I was just sort of at a point where they don't need me for as much.
Mhm.
I don't have as many at home anymore. Two of them have graduated college and living their lives and just really thriving, which makes a mom so happy. But after 26 years of raising children, I was kind of at an identity crisis.
Mhm.
So Color Street was something God put in my path that I needed and didn't know I needed it. So
Wow.
it started out, my sister convinced me to try it, to
Mhm.
take off my acrylics and try Color Street. So I fell in love with it, and that I was done with acrylics and just in love with Color Street. So I had taught my mom into selling it because my mom loves people.
Okay.
So I think I actually introduced it to Faith, not because I was selling it, but because I loved it.
Mhm.
Mom was selling it. Well, COVID hit, and my mom said, "Well, I can't go out and see people and, go to events and all that." So she didn't want it. And I thought, well, hmm, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to become a stylist for one, the discount on my things. And
Mhm.
then I had a few friends who all said, "Well, we love it. We'll buy it from you." And it took off from there. And it kind of gave me something as a stylist. I've met so many people. I have so many new friends. I get to go and do events. And it really kind of gave me that little bit of a extra something in my life that I
Mhm.
didn't know I needed, but it's been
Oh,
great.
well, that's
And I
amazing.
get to do it on my own time. So it's
That's
fabulous.
amazing. Well, and I'll tell you, it came at the right time for me because I have been getting my nails done with acrylic, I believe, for about 15 years. And
Hmm.
so all of a sudden, when COVID hit, it was like, how am I going to maintain and keep up having really nice looking nails? And for a while, I just started letting them grow out. And I forget the exact timeline when you and I connected, but it was perfect because ever since then, that's all I do now. I don't look back. I don't have a desire to, go back to those days of the acrylic because I realized my nails were not really healthy and they're
Right.
healthy again. So I absolutely love it. And I always like showing my nails. I don't know if y'all can see, but I am wearing the long time no see. And I forget what the glitter is on the ring finger, but I'm loving it. And this one is exactly a week old today.
They look great.
So
They look
thank
great.
you. Thank
And
you.
Color Street makes it so easy to polish and maintain your
Mhm.
own healthy nails and change them up on your own and give you a very distinct look. And it's so, so simple, but it lasts so much longer than regular nail polish.
It does. So, what is, if someone coming to our live today has never heard of Color Street, how would you describe it to them? What is Color Street?
Okay, so Color Street is 100% real nail polish that goes on. The application is like putting a sticker on your fingernails, but it's real nail polish. We have nine, well, more than nine now, but international and national patents. We're the only company that can do this with real nail polish. We also have the technology to print on nail polish. So we have great designs and all kinds of, like Faith has a glitter design with her long time no see. And it's real nail polish. It is your base coat, your color, your design, and your top coat all in one. It comes right off with nail polish remover, which they have now started making a nail polish remover that does not damage or dry out your nails, which I personally am loving with that. So that's one of the things that I like to promote is nail health and nail care with my customers. Because it's important to me. After going so long, I was 20 some odd years wearing acrylics, so I had super weak nails, and
Wow.
it's just it feels good to
Mhm.
have that. And I I my website is polishedandhappy.com, and it's because the polish and being polished, when I look at my nails, it makes me smile. It makes me
Mhm.
feel good. I do get compliments on it, which makes me happy. I get to share it, which makes me happy. And I have so many people that tell me the same thing. People who never wore nail polish or wasn't a big deal said that, but there's something about it when you just look down and it just kind of makes you a little bit happy. And of course, spreading that to people. So,
Well, I love that. That website I just added to the comments. So if anyone in our live viewing audience or even on the replay, if you want to check that link out, polishedandhappy.com, I love that. The way that you describe your nails, just being able to look down. Because I know for me, if my hands look good, I feel good. But if my
mhm.
nails don't look good, it's like, I've got to get something done. So you're right. Just looking down and just seeing the beautiful colors, it really does make you feel better.
It does. It does. And it just can be a little bit of something that perks up your day. I
Mhm.
can have just gone on a run. I could be at the gym, wake up first thing in the morning, and just that little piece of something that's done, put together, makes me smile. Plus,
Mhm.
they're fun. It's just a lot of fun doing them. So,
I love it.
um,
So, Christy, you talked about remover being damaging to our nails. So, some of us may not know that. And I started learning that from you. Can you talk a little about what's the best type of nail polish remover?
sure, sure. So I highly recommend non-acetone polish removers for natural nails. And like I said, Color Street does have this acetone-free remover. So you want to look for and make sure, even if your polish says that it's a gentle polish or something, that make sure it specifically says acetone free. Um, the acetone is going to strip that nail polish off, but it is also stripping a lot of things out of your nails. And if
Okay.
you notice, if you've ever used it and you notice you kind of have like a white coating around your fingers, the
Mhm.
smell to it, all of those chemicals, but it's drying out your nails, it's drying out the skin around your nails, and it's just not really super healthy for it. And you have to put a lot of that nutrients right back in. So using an acetone free, even some of them who are a mineral nail polish, then they are going to help not strip away that. It's going to help your nails prevent breaking from being dried out. If you have problems with your nails kind of splitting and flaking on that top layer coming off,
Mhm.
then you're not going to have that dryness with your nail. I just removed my nail polish. I don't know if you can see, about an hour ago,
Yes.
and there's just no dryness to my nails right
Wow.
now at
Wow.
all. So
And they even look like they have moisture.
they do, they do. So one of my tricks, because I have super dry skin with eczema and psoriasis issues, which it's huge for me not to go to a salon on a regular basis and have everything that they do to my nails. I will take a little bit of olive oil and put it on the tips of my fingers. Olive oil is a great moisturizer. It has so many coconut oil, any of that kind of thing. And I coat my fingers first with that before I use any nail polish remover to protect my skin just a little bit, and then I clean it off really well. So my nails just sort of have a natural shine to them now. I've washed my hands since I've done all that,
Mhm.
and my nails have never been as healthy as they are now.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's a great tip. I'm going to have to try that. I've been using the cuticle oil that you sent me last
Yeah.
time and I just brush it on. But hearing you talk about the olive oil, which is something I know we all have in our cabinets,
We
ladies, right?
do.
You can
We
easily apply that.
easily, easily. And cuticle oil, your cuticles, maintaining your cuticles is so important to your nail health and makes such a difference in the appearance of your nails. Even if you have a naked nail, and you can see I use cuticle oil twice a day, and Color Street just came out with one. I have a couple others that I like, but I keep them in very convenient places, where I watch TV, where I listen to my books, beside my bed, in my car. I keep my lotion or a cuticle oil there. If it is handy, I will use it a couple of times a day. If I have to go look for it and make a point to do it, I'm
Right.
not going to do it. So, same thing with a nail file. I
Mhm.
keep nail files all over the place,
Wow.
right at my fingertips, because if I have a split or a little tear or a rough spot
Mhm.
and I have to go find a nail file, I'm going to end up picking at it or rubbing, and I'm going to end up just breaking that nail off. But if I have a nail file where I can quickly grab it and just file that smooth, then
Mhm.
it just really helps make a difference. So,
Wow, I love that. Sort of like how I keep a bottle of water next to me, so when I'm thirsty, I don't have an excuse. I can go ahead and drink
right, it's
drink
right
the
at
right
your
thing.
fingertips.
Wow,
That's it.
I love
And
that.
And I'm glad you said that. Water is huge for your nail health too. I mean, our whole bodies, but the biggest nail tip that I can give is drink water.
Oh,
So,
wow. So that water
mhm.
is so important to not just our body, but also to the nails. That's
Your
wonderful.
nails, your skin, everything. So,
Okay.
yep.
So, Christy, I know I shared how long my color streak typically lasts on my nails, but how long would you say the average person, if they were to apply the nail strips, how long would they be able to expect it to last, would you say?
So I say on average 10 days. So it's going to last you anywhere from 1 week to 2 weeks, just depending on a few things. It's going to be whether it is and I have right here beside me, whether it is a glitter polish and this is a solid, but it's a glitter polish, or whether it's just a cream or shimmer polish with no glitter in it. The nature of glitter is it's tough.
Mhm.
It lasts forever. You can ask any um, elementary school art teacher, glitter sticks everywhere. So glitter is going to be more durable. So your creams and things like that are just a shimmer, no glitter, non-glitter polish are going to not last quite as long, but they will last you at about a week to 10. So I say an average of 10 days, 2 weeks. They last me about 30 days on my toes. That's the longest to see how long I could last.
Wow.
35 days, and they still looked pretty good on my toes. So
Wow.
definitely a lot longer than just a regular traditional liquid nail polish
Mhm.
uh, that they will last on there. So,
That's pretty
and
good.
yeah, I think so. And every set, I'll show you what they look like really quick,
Yeah,
comes
let's see.
with 8 different sizes. So they fit right on your fingers. You can
Mhm.
find which size fits which finger. And they come with 16. So 8 sizes, 2 strips of 8. So there's 16 in here in one set.
Mhm.
So it's a lot more cost effective than going to a salon and having polish put on there.
Right, absolutely. And I know when I first started wearing them, I was thinking 8 strips, 8 nails, but actually I do 5 strips, cut them in half. So 5 strips, five
Mhm.
nails.
That's exactly right. Hmm.
I love knowing that really I can get multiple uses out of that one pack with the 16.
Right. So with these 16 strips, I can do my fingers and my toes and have a couple left over for my accent nail for another mani.
You can't
Mhm.
beat that at all.
Right, right. It's a great deal and so fun and so easy. So a lot of times I do change my polish about once a week just because I'm ready and it's fun. So,
Absolutely. I usually can make mine last, I would say 2 weeks is really good. Now, if I'm making wreaths and really using my nails, I notice the tips will start to wear. But other than that, it's usually just from growing out. And then
right.
I'm looking at it like, oh, it looks like it's time. But
Mhm.
really, I can get at least 2 weeks, which I'm
Right.
happy with. I love that part of it.
Mhm. I do too. I do
So,
too.
do you have downtime? Like after you apply the strips, do you have to wait, let it dry? Like, how long does it take once you do all that?
No, it is so easy. That is the other thing is a lot of times Color Street is referred to as a dry nail polish
Oh, okay.
because there is no dry time. They are immediately dry as soon as you apply them,
Uh-huh.
and you can run right out the door, start doing things. The only thing I recommend is after it is applied, waiting about 2 to 3 hours before you apply oils, lotions, do anything in a lot of water, such as dishes, take a shower, go swimming, anything like that. So, what I usually do is apply mine right before bed and hop right into bed. The next morning, they are fully cured. And I am ready to go with a great mani.
Mhm.
Um, so, there is the way I think of it is this is nail polish that is 95% dry. So you can touch it, you can change a baby's diaper, you can do whatever you need to do, um, and just go right on with your life. But they just need that little bit of extra fully cured time to harden, before you can do anything with a lot of water or anything like that.
Okay.
A
Not bad
great.
at all. And
Mm-mm.
I'm like you, I love doing it right before bedtime. And if I have time, I clean them ahead of time so they have that little bit of a break. And then that gives
Mm-hmm.
me a chance to put a nail like hardener on first. And
Right.
it's gotten so much faster. I probably in the beginning was taking maybe 30-ish minutes. I forget. But the other night, I think I timed myself and I did in like 10 to 12 minutes. I was like, yes, I did.
Right. And you can't
So,
beat that a 10
no,
minute mani,
no,
you know,
you really can't.
from start to dry. So
Mhm.
it is the best. So,
Absolutely.
and
So, and you shared a tip with me before to help prolong the life of the nail. Can you share that with them to get more life out of their polish strips if they don't wear them all right away?
right away. So you want to wait and not open this plastic package. When you receive your Color Street, it's going to come in a package just like this. When you open it, it is going to have your nail strips inside of here, and it's going to have a small nail file and this prep pad right here. So it's everything you need for a mani, little mini mani, right inside of this package. So one of the very important things to do is this prep pad, I say, is the most important part. You want to clean your nail with it. It's not stripping the oils from your nails, but it's just going to clean them right off the surface, the natural oils that you have on your nails, so that your polish is going to stick really, really well. Now, to make your manicure last a little bit longer, I do recommend with the solids that do not have glitter, using a top coat or your nail strengthener, or we make a clear top coat that you can put on there just to give it a little bit of extra strength to it, to make it last a little bit longer. Now, once you have finished with your strips, and I actually have an open set right here, you're going to put them right back into the sleeve immediately. And you want to have them to where you only have where they're flat in here. So then you're going to press all of this air right back out of it. And right here at the top, with it as flat as you can get it, and this one just needs to go down. I need to work it down in there better. But you're going to take a hair straightener or curling iron, and then you're just going to press all that air out of there that you can get out of it and seal it all the way across. That is going to keep these strips from drying out the rest of the way. So that's how you're going to have leftovers for another mani or your accent finger or whatever that you want to use.
Wow.
And if I do it right away, it has always worked for me. Color Street does not back that up or guarantee that. I can't really guarantee it, but it works. I promise it works for me every
Right.
time.
Yes, I will attest to it. That revolutionized
Yeah.
the way that I do my nails now because I was like, oh my gosh, it will actually work and it lasts even longer. Just that little tip, knowing that.
Right there, so that you can keep it a little bit and get that extra out of it, and none are wasted. And that's another thing that I really love is there's no waste with it, that you can just reuse.
Absolutely. So, Christy, what if someone's interested in maybe trying out Color Street, but maybe they're not yet ready to purchase? Is there a way they can get samples of certain colors just to try it out first?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love sharing it. So, on my website, there is a link for a sample, and I will mail you out our 2-finger sample. So a lot of times that works great. You can try it with your accent nail and then polish with other polish, and you can compare. You can practice putting it on and seeing how you like it. And in the form that you fill out to ask for that, you let me know, do you like glitters? Do you like neutral colors? That kind of thing. And I can send you something that I think you may like and kind of fits your personality. But yeah, I would love to share that with anybody that I can.
Oh, perfect. And I just went to your website and added that link. So if you're in the comments, you're
Great.
still watching. Oh, you're welcome. Let us know what your favorite tip has been so far, or what are you loving about the whole Color Street process. I will tell you, I don't think I ever want to go back and sit in the nail salon and spend all that money that I used to spend when I can do my nails at my own convenience in my own home. And I'm actually a part of one of Christie's events this week. I'll go ahead and share that. Christie, she has opportunities for her VIP members, which I'm in her VIP group, to actually host an event. And I was watching her live one night, and all of a sudden I found myself commenting, and I signed up to be a hostess. So we're actually having an event this week. Do you want to talk any about the event?
Sure. Sure. So, how I have started doing my online parties is I have them 1 week out of the month, and I have multiple hostesses in the party because the more the merrier. The more fun it is, the more people, and we work through it. But it's in Facebook to do an online party. And to host, all you have to do is let me know you want to host. I will give each of my hostesses a free set just for for hosting my party. You're gonna
Oh, I think your audio went out for a second, Christy. Let's see. No, we can't hear you. Let's see.
how about now?
Yeah,
Am
you're
I
back.
back?
You're
Okay,
back.
great. Great. So to host, that's it. You just let me know you want to. You invite a few of your friends and family, and you participate in the group online. And we have a great time. We talk about nail health. We talk about Color Street. We do tips for application, removal, everything that you need to know, and we share it. I also have ways that your guest and you win goodies and prizes, and we just have a lot of fun. Then, when your friends and family, if they order from your party, then you receive hostess rewards from Color Street, which is a great way to start building up your stash. Of the new sets, the new colors, the colors that you love. So you have multiples and get some free product in with it. So it's really fun and beneficial to host a party. Locally, we can do parties in person. There's a few ways I can come to you and your friends. You just get together a small group of friends. It really works with maybe less than 5 people, and we just do manis together and have a great time. So
that was awesome. Well, I have to keep that in
yes.
mind too. And this is my first time ever doing an event because I'm really particular about, I guess, the products that I push and promote that way. But I
Mhm.
loved it so much. So when I saw you were having it, I did not mind at all, because people
Right.
have asked me and I've sent people your way as a result of that. So I love when we can network and collaborate and tell each other, about our businesses. So I was so excited just to be a part of that. And then those that I invited, I mean, I don't know if it's this time of the year being summer or maybe COVID, but I could tell people needed a little pick me up. So those that I was sharing it with, they were like, oh, this sounds like it's going to be so much fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this week
It's
will hold for us.
right, right. So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like a virtual girls' night in that
Uh-huh.
we get to have all week. And it's just a fun way also to virtually get together with your friends and share something and have a lot of fun. So,
Mhm. And I
and
still remember the bingo game. That's always been one of my favorites. And I know I told you that.
yes,
But when you
yes.
did that, because I had never done a bingo game in a group before, and I was like, this
Mhm.
was really fun. So at some point, a Touch of Faith audience, y'all, we're going to do a bingo game because Christy
That would
should have
be
invited
great.
me.
Yeah, they are so much fun. So I like to play games with my VIP group, and we did. We just kind of had an online bingo night, and
Mhm.
a lot of fun ways to
Absolutely.
hang
Yay.
out together.
Yay. Well, I would love for you to demo maybe Color Street for our audience if you would like.
Sure, sure. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to actually show you two things.
Okay.
We have our full set for your fingernails. And like I said, this prep pad is so important. You're going to use it right before you apply your nail polish. And I just took this polish off a little bit ago so that I can show y'all. So I'm going to clean my nail very, very well.
Just trying to
And,
make you larger so they
okay.
can, I'm going to switch, make you larger so they can see what you're doing. There we go.
Okay, there we go. So I am just wiping my finger. And this prep pad, it comes in your kit with each set. Now, right here, I have Firecracker Pop, and it is one of our 4th of July
Ooh,
sets.
that's pretty.
So pretty with the red, white, and blue. Right in here, the glitter. So you're going to wait to open this package right before you apply them.
Okay.
Because as soon as you open them and the air hits them, they are going to start to completely dry.
Mm-hmm.
It is nail polish, so same thing if you spilt some nail polish and it starts to dry with the air. So see, we have the two sets right here.
Okay.
Now, when I apply it, I start, and these are my nails that are still done. They have been on for about 9 days from my vacation.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I start with my pinky, and you will figure out which one fits you, just holding it up to it and which finger. So I'm going to take this right here fits my pinky.
That's the one I usually have to use too.
So I'm going to peel off this protective coating, and that little film sticks to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, usually a lot of times I will cut that in half before I remove the back. Before I remove this backing, I usually cut it in half.
Oh, okay.
But you're just going to place it down on your nail. You're going to go down to this cuticle, but not on the cuticle. Color Street nail polish does not stick to skin. And I'm going to kind of do it this way so that I can see what I'm doing. But I'm coming right down to my cuticle, but not on my cuticle. And I've put it on there. Then I'm going to smooth it around, right around in here. And see, I didn't get it centered because I wasn't quite in front of my face. I have a few seconds that I can remove it.
I love that part.
Yes, so you can line it up perfectly. So I'm going to just, you won't be able to see, but I want to make sure that I'm getting it just right.
Mm-hmm.
So usually I would cut it in half, and I'm only working with half the strip.
Are you sitting at a table, Christy, right now doing
I'm
this?
actually not. I'm
Okay.
visiting my daughter. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed.
Okay. So you can be anywhere. I was going to say I like to sit at my table here, but you can be on your bed, as Christy said.
Right. I usually have a table or a hard surface in front of me. I've done it on an airplane. I've done it in the airport.
Wow.
Everything.
Good. Yeah.
So once you have that, don't pull the strip, because when it fully cures, it's just going to shrink back down. Mm-hmm. So we're going to gently fold it under and push. Now, the reason I start with my pinky and work to my thumb is I use my thumbnail as a tool so that I can feel what I'm doing.
Wow.
You could use a cuticle stick and kind of push down, but I like to be able to feel what I'm doing. And I am just going to come all the way around, pushing down, and then it tears right off. And there, it's done just like that.
That is so easy. Wow.
Right? So let me show you what I can do with this part where it's flat, because now the rounded ends, I could apply this end where we cut it in half. But if you want to get that blue on there, just put that flat edge, and like usually you can cut it to get a straight line, but I'm just going to put it way down on there. So it is way over my cuticle on here. And then I'm going to, same thing, fold it over,
Uh-huh.
push it down, and let's just take that excess right off the top and get it out of our way. And then right down here at my cuticle, and the same thing if it goes too large on your sides, right down here where it's going over my cuticle. I hope you can see. I've
Mm-hmm.
pushed it down so I can see the ridge where my cuticle is. I'm going to take my thumbnail and I am just going to create a pushing gently.
Okay.
And by pushing and not running, um, by pushing down and not running it across first, I will get a straight edge with it and there. So that way, with my nails being a little bit shorter, I can get that blue on some of my fingers the way I want it.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing, I'm just pulling it away because it doesn't stick to skin.
That's
And then
amazing.
I get the blue and the pink and the red.
So you push down and
I lost you for a
oh
second.
no, I think your camera went out, but you're back. So
I'm
you
back. Okay. Okay, good.
so you just
Good.
use your thumb as a way to make an indention where the skin already was with that nail. Right.
Right.
That is cool. I
Right.
love that.
So very, very easy to do that. So that's how you would apply just a standard strip. Now, one of the fun things that Color Street makes are our French sets.
Oh,
And this is one that they made for 4th of July. And we have your classic white French tips also. So same thing, opening it right before I use it.
okay.
And then you give 2 of these. And they also come with our clear as day top coat comes in with
Okay.
this. So I am going to pull off this one in the center that I know will fit my ring finger.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing, pull off the film off of it, remove the backing, and then I am going to place it right down. Actually, this one fits this finger. So I'm going to place it however far or up I want on my finger. And I'm going to do this so that I can see it, but I'm just placing it right down on here.
See, I would have never thought to do that. That's
And
amazing.
you push it right around however you want it. It's got that curve already made for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing, you are pushing it right over the edge, right there. And you will have it looks like a salon French manicure
Like
right in there.
Yeah.
And these fine prints for the holidays are so much fun. Now, if I would have cut this ahead of time, I would have that extra that I could have saved, and I will on all the rest of them to save for another manicure. I can do it just like I did this finger or however I want to do it.
That is amazing. I love how you were able to create your own mixed mani that way.
Mm-hmm. You really, really can. So a lot of fun that you can mix them, you can play with them, you can do however you want to do, but it makes doing a regular manicure, and it just, with the colors, like Faith said, with the design in it, it gives you automatically a mixed mani, or you can do your own French. And it looks like you just spent, a lot of money in a salon to do it.
Yes, it does. Wow. And if you all are just joining us, we have Christie Hebler here. She is a Color Street nail stylist. I see my brother just hopped on. So if you are a gentleman watching, you can still tune in because we are enjoying our Color Street tonight. But she is sharing with us some great tips about how to use Color Street. And she just did a nail demo. And I'm loving that. That set. I may have to bookmark that.
Yes. It's so fun and perfect for 4th of July coming up. So
yeah, what do y'all think about this in the comments? Leave us a comment. Let us know you're here. And Christy, I think we're almost to the end. Did you want to do something a little fun to end our live?
Yes. So one of the things I love about Color Street is how it got started. So I am going to quickly tell you a little bit of the history of Color Street. And we might have a little trivia for a prize at the end of it.
Ooh,
so
sounds good.
So Color Street was invented by a man named Fa Parks, and he is an immigrant from South Korea. He came to the United States as a professional opera singer. So that is what he's trained in, and was working performing as an opera singer when he came to the United States all of his life. And he has a beautiful voice, a very funny personality. So he was in New York City and on a bus. And if anybody has ever tried to paint their nails in the car, you know how that goes. So while you're going, you try to real quick and then stop for the stop, and then real quick try to do it, and then you stop. So he's on a bus watching a woman in the cab going right next to his bus. And it just kind of got the gears in his head going. And he said, there's got to be an easier way for her to be doing this. What is she doing? And so it just really intrigued him. So he went home and started playing with nail polish right next to his bus for her to. Right. And so he's figuring it out. And so he starts coming up with how to make it. So he goes to the library and he starts trying to learn the chemistry. And then he starts thinking of a machine that will make these Color Street strips.
Oh, wow.
So then he gets in touch with people that make nail polish, and he would get little samples of what they make to make the chemicals. And he started making friends and plugging in, because he couldn't just go to the library. He could go check out engineering books and learn how to make a machine, but not the chemistry of nail polish. So he learned that by talking to people in the industry and making friends and learning from them. Wow. And he finally found someone who had retired from L'Oreal and kind of, trained him and gave him information. And from there, he hit the ground running with Color Street. So he initially, Avon and Sally Henson sold his strips. And he built a factory, and the factory its address was on Color Street. So that's how it got its name, because the street name was Color Street. And he just wanted to take the product directly to women and figure out how it could benefit women selling it and enrich their lives and the customers. And he made it where it is a direct sale product, and it is just had its 4th birthday and is amazing. He has national and international patents. The man is so brilliant, but it blows my mind because he was an opera singer who just happened to see this and came up with an idea and then learned how to make it happen. And it took him almost 20 years to get it perfect.
Wow.
And he did it. So to me, it's just so inspirational, and he is so good to everyone in his company and the customers. We all just really, really enjoy Mr. Parks, but his entire family works with Color Street. His 2 children, his wife runs the Color Street Foundation, and they give away millions of dollars each year to different nonprofits and different benefits. Once a month, we have a set that's dedicated to a different issue. Like this month is foster care and adoption. We have had autism. Multiple sclerosis spoke to me in my life, autoimmune diseases, heart diseases, breast cancer, and his wife directs this to go to national foundations that help. I was lucky enough to volunteer doing manicures at a March of Dimes walk recently to represent Color Street, the national company. So it's just really great how it gives back, and that's important to me too. So.
Absolutely. And I don't know if I've ever heard that story before, so I didn't realize it was such a new creation. So have you always been with them like the 4 years? Have you been there the entire time?
I just had my 2nd year with Color Street. So yes.
That's a wonderful story. And I think for those watching, what that says is when you have a dream, don't give up. It may not happen overnight, but just keep working at it and you can make that dream a reality.
Right.
I love
Yes.
that.
And lots of people thought he was very crazy to keep playing with the nail polish to figure it out. But
I bet. But look at us now, I mean, it's been a
right.
great solution for us.
It is. It is. So he is a very brilliant man with a great heart. So
Absolutely. Well, and everyone's loving the story in the comments. They are just leaving some comments. I think that's Lucinda. Hey, Lucinda. And yes, you can watch this on the replay. My brother was reiterating, don't give up. So absolutely. I think that's what it's all about,
it is. Yes, it is. It really, really is. So his story just really inspires me. And then just his brilliance to figure it out really inspires me too with it.
Absolutely. I love the whole giving back. Anytime you can find a way to not only bring a product that will solve a problem, but also give back at the same time. I mean, that's like a win-win. I love that.
Yeah, it really, really is. And that's really important to me. I do a lot of volunteer work and try to help in the community, and I've helped in my children's schools and that kind of thing. So giving back and sharing what you can is really important to me. So it is definitely something I love about the company with it.
Beautiful. I love it. So I think we are going to have a little giveaway now. Christie's going to do that.
I am. So I am going to ask a couple of questions, and if we can get an answer in there, I am going to send somebody a set of Color Street. So,
wow. All right. Did y'all hear that? So make sure you're typing in your responses. This is exciting.
Yes. So, and if we get some ties in there, we might have a drawing and that kind of a thing. So, because I am not sure how fast everything will replay or respond to it. But 3 questions are: where is Mr. Parks from before he came to the United States? So, something you might have to see back in the replay. And the other thing is, where was he when he got the idea to create a better nail polish? And the third question is going to be, what is the most important part of applying your Color Street? So what did I think was the most important part of the products that come inside your set that you need to do to get a good application?
All right. And I'm going to try to capture what you said in case they need to see it.
Okay.
So what was the first one?
The first one is, where is Mr. Parks from?
Is that Parks? Like Parks?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, I got it. And what was the second one?
The second was, where was he when he got the idea to create a better nail polish?
And I have your last one. All right. Let's see if I captured what you said. Is that okay? So, where is Mr. Parks from? Where was he when he got the idea to create a better nail polish? And what is Christie's most important tip for applying Color Street?
Yes.
Good. All right. Let's see. So we have a few answers coming in. Let's see. My mom said he was on a train. My brother is being a cheerleader.
I know, that's so great.
All right, y'all keep your responses going. And I'm just going to go ahead and first of all, thank you, Christie, for even sharing your knowledge while the answers are coming in. I think this has been very informative and I learned new things. I've been wearing Color Street for 2 years, but I must say just every time I listen to you and you share in these lives, I learn something every time.
Well, I really love that and I appreciate it. I love sharing it to just spread a little happiness.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. All right, we have Train coming in again from Miss Julia. So happy you're here. And my mom wanted to make sure her answer was seen. Let's see. From Spain.
He's not from Spain.
Okay. Let's see if any others come in. I feel like we're in school now and we're being tested on our listening skills, right?
That's right. That's right. So, and it may take the replay
And
for
we'll take the
for that.
replay. And that will be okay, right?
That will be absolutely okay.
And while they're commenting, Christy, I don't know if Sarah remembers this, but I actually remembered the other day, maybe it was yesterday, making her a scarf.
You did. You made her a scarf and a hat.
Yes, I
Yes.
had forgotten all about that. And I've
Yes.
never done that for any other student. So she
Right.
must be really special.
She was. So she yes, she absolutely loved that. Yep, you sure did.
I think I was running across some pictures and I saw a picture of it. And I said, I think that was Sarah's.
It was. It was. I know. I think it was like purple with like multicolors in it, trimmed in maybe like a green or something. It was really, really pretty. Very pretty.
Yes, it was. All right. My mom's saying, clean your nails first before applying the color street.
Yep. So your mom has 2 out of the 3.
Uh-oh. All right. Y'all are doing a great job commenting. I'm super excited too to see who's going to win a set. And I know it's going to be beautiful, Christy. I don't know if you picked it out yet, but all the colors are beautiful. There's a rose gold one that I love to wear. And I don't know all the names technically, so sometimes I can say the colors, but the one that I had on, it was like in the pink family. Do you remember that one that I showed you?
I know you love Coming Up Rose Gold, which is like the glitter dipped with the rose gold in it. Yes.
Yeah, I love that one.
I am not sure about the pink. I don't remember offhand.
It was like a variated color. It would go maybe like 3 shades. I have to look back. I can't remember the name of it, but it's beautiful. And I paired it with a glitter. I think that you gave me as a sample, and it turned out so nicely together.
It did.
Colors.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So I'm not seeing any more comments on the live, so I guess we can carry this over to the replay if you want, and we can see who the winner will be.
That's great. So we'll just keep watching the comments and see where we get a winner.
Yay. That is so fantastic. So Christy, I've posted several of your links in the group, but how can someone stay in touch with you or learn more if you want to just reiterate that again?
Sure. So my website is polishedandhappy.com. And I'm on Facebook, and my Facebook group for my VIPs, and I love to play games and have giveaways and share great nail tips and get to know everyone, is called Christie's Polished Fanatics, FANADDICTS, because all of my friends, when they started using it, said, what have you gotten me addicted to? So we kind of played on that fanatics with it there.
Yeah, kind of like fan and addict together.
Addicts. That's right. So we just love it. And sometimes my husband would joke with me because my color street would come in the purple packages, and he would say, Christy, your crack has arrived. And
wow.
Like it was my addiction. I said, well, I could have a lot worse addictions than my nail polish.
That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay. So he teases me with that. But yeah, so those are great ways. And I would love, Facebook friends. So anyway, a lot of ways we can stay in touch.
Absolutely. And if there's anything that you heard tonight, or if you want information, feel free to leave a comment. I'll make sure Christy receives that message. I'm sure she'll be happy to answer any questions. And before we go, do y'all have any questions, those who are still with us? And I think we had about 10 live viewers at one point. I know some have hopped on and off, but I want to just certainly thank you all in the audience just for being here tonight and sharing with us as we have shared about Color Street. And I always look forward to using my platform to help others. And so, Christy, I'm going to thank you again. This has been a wonderful, I would say, live and a way for you to connect with the A Touch of Faith audience. If you were here with me, I'd have you make something and they could see you do that.
Great.
We may have to have you come back. And
well, I would love that. I would love it. And I want to thank everybody also for watching with us tonight and hanging out with us. So I appreciate it. I loved being here.
Yay. Super, super fun.
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
I added your links back to the comments for everyone. So the polishedandhappy.com is in the comments. Feel free to click that. And her Facebook VIP group is also available. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not on Facebook, you can certainly visit her website. She has an entire list of links that you can check out for all the things that we've talked about tonight. All right. Anything else, Christy, before we go?
I think that's all I can think of right now. I hope everyone enjoyed it and learned a little bit about taking care of your nails and Color Street all at the same time.
Yes. And I know I am going to get that olive oil. That's my new tip for tonight. I'm going to have it wherever I am so I can just apply it twice a day.
Just put it on twice a day and it
Yeah.
will help right
Yeah.
then.
Keep my hands and my nails looking beautiful.
That's right. That's right.
All
And
right,
put down those
everyone.
fingers before you use your remover.
That's right. Absolutely. So I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed night. And Christy, stay on after we end the live. You and I can chat for a few more minutes. But I want
Okay,
to
great.
thank everyone again for being here. Remember, we go live every Tuesday and Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you back on my page. I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Okay. Good night, everyone.
All right. Bye.